but Bobby Kennedy knew him. Bobby, the health.
Sorry, say that again about Bobby Kennedy.
Bobby knew Mr. Epstein.
How do you know that?
Because we went on a trip together. We went to dinosaur bone hunting in the Dakotas.
When was that? Approximately. I'm not looking for an exact date, but when was that?
That was early. That was in the early night. Well, let me back up. I knew Bobby's wife, Mary, pretty well, actually, and before he met her.
And just to help us, I know we're talking about a wide span of time, but when are you talking about that you knew Mr. Kennedy's wife before they were married? So when are we talking about the?
In 19. All right, I've got to get my head straight. In.
Well, would this have been before you met Mr. Epstein?
Yes.
Or after? Okay. So
I met him before I met.
So we're talking about
in
the 1980s.
Oh yes, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
The 80s.
Okay, so we're talking about the 1980s, and then.
I was I had a very, very long-standing boyfriend, and he had his brother was dating Mary at the time, and we were all very good friends.
And then Mr. Epstein, did Mr. Epstein meet Bobby Kennedy through you?
I don't think so, because Mr. Epstein, surprisingly, everyone says everything happened through me. That's just not true. I mean, I think yesterday I explained that he had friends from London, and they were what the people would call fancy. They were fancy people. But he had the same types of relationships before I met him in America. So when I met him, he was already, Wexner, and he had Henry, and he was. I don't know if then he was in the Council of Foreign Relations, but he was friends with Ace, and he was well established.
Yeah.
He didn't need me, and he was, his Eva was, major model, so he had all these modeling connections and friends in that business that long before I met him.
And so the trip that you went on with Mr. Epstein and Bobby Kennedy, was that in the 90s and 2000s?
I think it would have been in the, I want to say 93, 94.
Okay. So a very long time ago.
A very, very long time ago.
A few years into your relationship, a few years into the time that you knew Mr. Epstein.
Yes. I don't want to hold myself to the dates because I really.
No, I'm not holding you to dates. I think
I really don't.
I've said that a lot because I appreciate we're talking about the 80s and 90s and even the 2000s.
I just want you to know I don't have anything to review, so I haven't had any ability to, short of my legal material, obviously, which I have, so I came with a box worth, but short of that, I have nothing with which to refresh. Well, very limited stuff, I should say. I don't want to say nothing to refresh my mind.
Understand that. Do you have any recollection of Mr. Kennedy, of there being anything inappropriate with Mr. Kennedy and masseuses or young women on the trip you just talked about?
I never saw anything inappropriate with Mr. Kennedy.
And do you know whether he ever got a massage from one of the masseuses? Do you know either way?
I do not.
But not something you remember?
I mean, absolutely not. I mean, yesterday, if I didn't make it clear, I will reiterate it. I never, ever saw any man doing something inappropriate with a woman of any age. I never saw inappropriate behavior. Now, I'm not going to say, hands or, that to me is not inappropriate. Now, if somebody's inappropriate and mine may be different, but I'm not talking about anything that's resembles the accusations that we're discussed here. So that would be a flat no to any man.
Did your or Mr. Epstein's relationship with Bobby Kennedy continue into the 2000s, as far as you know?
I would say yes.
Um,
Well, mine, yes.
Yours, with you?
With
Okay.
me, for sure.
And do you know whether Mr. Epstein and Mr. Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, continue to have relationships into the 2000s?
I have no personal knowledge of that. I mean, because
Yeah,
here's
no personal knowledge is
another
fine.
thing is that everyone puts us together
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a monolith. He literally had a separate life from me. I literally had a separate life from him. Now, did they say? Well, of course they did. I'm not crazy, but he kept a lot to himself, and he didn't like to share. He was not a sharer. Well, at least not with
Mr.
me.
Epstein didn't share, you're saying?
Not with me, no.
Did you,